Good morning, guys. Good morning. Before we start, just let me know if you can hear me, because I haven't done a show since no one could hear anything. So please tell me if you can hear me. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. So I'd appreciate it. But how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. We've got quite a bit to talk about this morning, Liverpool-related stuff. We're going to talk about, Arne Slot demanding more from the Reds after the victory over Girona. Obviously, we're going to talk about Trent apparently wanting Real Madrid, according to Melissa Reddy. And Darwin Nunez, has the hate gone too far on Darwin Nunez? We're going to talk about the Nunez stuff first. So, big up to everyone. Hope you're all doing good. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, smash the share. I'd appreciate it. And big up to everyone. Good morning to everyone watching on X as well. So, Darwin Nunez, guys. Darwin Nunez. Where do we talk about? How do we start about Darwin Nunez? Before I start, big up Kingsman in chat. Big up Will Scouser. Big up Gary. Big up Red Action. Big up Friday Cold One as well. Hope you guys are doing well. Get yourselves in the chat, guys. Any questions you want to let me know. Get yourselves in the chat. We're going to talk about Darwin Nunez. I want to hear your thoughts as well, guys. This is your show. Everyone in the chat, make sure you're getting your thoughts across. I want to hear from you today on the question of Darwin Nunez, on the question of Trent Alexander-Arnold as well. Yeah, I'd love to hear from what you guys in the chat have to say. Because, look, with Darwin Nunez now, he's been hit. This is his third season at Liverpool. This is his third season at Liverpool. Obviously, we bought him after he had one good year at Benfica. And, we brought him in. And we got behind him. But at this moment in time, unfortunately, Darwin apparently has got a lot of abuse on his Instagram or something from Liverpool fans. And it's going a bit too far now. It's going a bit too far. Look, we can have a joke and all that. It's fine. I'm all with that. Having a little mess around, have a joke and all that. But I wouldn't personally go to Darwin Nunez's Insta account and just absolutely start slagging him off and calling him all the things under the sun. That's not on. But we can critique him as a footballer. Morning, everyone in the chat. Hope you're all doing good. Morning to everyone here. Big up to everyone. We can have a proper chat about Darwin Nunez and we can critique him. We can critique any footballer. No footballer can't be critiqued. Even Messi can be critiqued. Do you know what I mean? The greatest of all time can be critiqued. So Darwin Nunez can be critiqued as well. And for me, Darwin, look, as a Liverpool fan, I just don't think Darwin's good enough. I don't think Darwin should have ever been bought in the first place, in my opinion. I don't think we should have bought Darwin in the first place because he doesn't suit our football club. It was a purchase that was done. It was an impulsive purchase. Now, if some of you guys are married out there, right, we all know about impulsive purchases if you've got a wife or a partner, yeah, where they see that pair of shoes they really like and they want to buy them shoes, but they never try them on, and they spend £100 on them pair of shoes. They take them home, they try them on, and they realise they're not a comfortable fit and they don't work. And they've lost the receipt and they can't take them back. Yeah, that's what Darwin Nunez is for Liverpool. It's a pair of heels. Liverpool made an impulsive purchase that it should never have bought. Big up Neely in the chat as well. Big up Lakers, my man. It's just it was an impulsive transfer. Liverpool should never have gone through, and it hasn't worked. Look, Jurgen Klopp wanted the player. Pep Linders wanted the player. He performed really well for Benfica. He performed really well for Benfica against us twice in that year's Champions League. And Klopp and Pep Linders looked at it and thought, look, we need another goal scorer. We need someone with athleticism and pace because we play in transition. They probably thought he'd be perfect. Yeah. Because of his pace and his athleticism, he's got an eye for goal. Klopp and Pep Linders at the time probably thought he'd be perfect for the way we play. He's aggressive. He can play in transition. So they probably thought, yeah, okay, let's go for it. Let's get this guy in. Unfortunately, it's not worked. It's just not working right now, and I don't think it's going to work. He doesn't like. We got him in our first season, and in our first season, we played him straight up front, the main striker, and we made our wide players more wingers that create for the striker. So we made Salah touch tight. We made Diaz touch tight. We made the pitch really wide, and everything was created for Darwin. So what we did, we took away our best goal threat in Mohamed Salah and made him touchline. We made Luis Diaz touchline. No more cutting inside, creating for Darwin, and it didn't work. We bought a player and we changed our whole system. Since when do Liverpool in recent years buy a player that changes our whole system? We don't usually do that, do we? We don't usually buy a player that, and we have to change our whole system to suit that player. It shouldn't be the case. And unfortunately with Darwin, it was the case. We had to change our whole system to suit Darwin Nunez, and it didn't work. And and the people in our transfer committee, when Klopp came up to him with the Darwin information, like, I want Darwin Nunez, they were even shocked by it, because Darwin Nunez never once came up on their data when they were looking for forwards and strikers. Darwin never once came up on their data. I think the one that came up was Christopher Nkunku, weren't it? They wanted Nkunku to replace Bobby Firmino because it's very like for like, but not Darwin Nunez. So for that part of that, I feel for Darwin, because we bought a player that really didn't suit our system, and we had to change our system to suit Darwin, which didn't work. Because Liverpool went from a winning system to then changing it to fit a certain footballer. That just doesn't work. So for that problem, I don't blame Darwin for that. That's down on the club. I'm not going to say it's Darwin's fault. It's not Darwin's fault that we bought him. It's not Darwin Nunez's fault that Liverpool paid the money for him. It just isn't. That's Liverpool's fault. Liverpool didn't do their due diligence. Liverpool didn't look round and look at the players that are available in the forward market. They went and bought they weren't impulsive and bought a striker that weren't a fit for Liverpool Football Club. And I'll say this again. I'll keep saying this. I think Darwin will be a good player elsewhere. It's just not going to work at Liverpool. And now we're into our third season with him on this impulsive transfer. It was impulsive, but I don't care what anyone says. It's an impulsive transfer because it don't fit the way we play. It don't fit our system. It doesn't work. It's not ever go to work. The man is 25 years of age now. It's just not go to work. I cannot continue, and we all can't continue holding Darwin Nunez's hand through all of this. He's 25 years of age now. And again, I'm not going to blame it all on Darwin. I blame the club. The club bought the wrong player. The club spent a lot of money on this man as well. If we won the Premier League and Champions League this year, we'd have to pay Benfica another 14 million quid, I believe, to take the transfer to £85 million. I don't know if everyone remembers that. Liverpool win the Premier League or Champions League this year, we've got to pay Benfica like another 10 or 14 million quid to take the transfer up to £85 million. So it's a big transfer. It's one of the biggest transfers Liverpool have ever made is Darwin Nunez. So it's a difficult one to talk about. It's a difficult one to talk about, but the club got it wrong. And this is why I'm not going to go and smash on Darwin's door and blame Darwin. He must have thought he hit the jackpot when Liverpool come in for him. Jurgen Klopp came in for him personally. He probably thought he hit the jackpot. He couldn't believe it. Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp wanted Darwin Nunez. He's probably giddy at the fact that we wanted him. And he weren't going to turn it down, was he? He couldn't believe it. So I can't really blame Darwin for coming to the football club, but I can blame the football club for buying the wrong guy. That's where I look at it. Now, Darwin's abilities. Darwin's got, he's got things about him, that I like. Big up KVJ. He's got things about him that I like. He's got good pace. He's got very good pace, actually. He's aggressive, and he's got good movement. They're I would say, the three top stats of Darwin Nunez that you'd look at. Great pace, athleticism, movement, and aggression, But that's not what I want in a striker. That's like a winger. Like, if you told me Darwin was a left winger or a right winger, and you gave me the stats of, like, what's he's good at, his athleticism, his pace, and his aggression, I'll be like, oh, cool. Yeah, that's a good winger. But he's not a winger, he's a striker. He's a striker, and finishing is not his strongest stat. When I look at Darwin, I don't look at a player that is a natural a finisher. I look at him like a winger almost. He's very pacey, very athletic. He's very aggressive. Just look at a player that's more suited to play wing than he is to play centre forward. But we bought him as a centre forward, and he's not a very good finisher. And I know there's a lot of people that protect Darwin Nunez. And by the way, I've got no problem with it at all. If people that protect Darwin Nunez, good for you. It's nice that Darwin's got people that will protect him, in my opinion. But I'm not going to slag people off for protecting Darwin Nunez. If a Liverpool fan wants to back Darwin and hope for the best for Darwin, go for it. I ain't going to slag them off for it, because there's players in our team that I like that some other players that some other fans don't like. So I can't have a go at someone who likes Darwin Nunez. But the fact of the matter is that it's not working at our football club, and he is very well liked by some fans, and the Anfield crowd, they get behind him. I get it, but he's a 25-year-old man now, and it's like we're all holding his hand. It's like we're all holding his hand and telling him it's all right, it's going to be okay. He's not a little boy. He's a grown man. And I just don't know how long we can go with Darwin. Look, can Darwin get goals this season? I'm hoping he can. Look, he could get the winner against Fulham. Yeah. But what it does, this is what the problem is, we got with our football club. Say Darwin goes and gets the winner against Fulham. Yeah. He gets the winner against Fulham. You're going to get people that are big fans of Darwin Nunez coming out on Twitter and social media and on people's Liverpool channels like myself or other people's and go, look, you're not slagging him off now, he got the winner. And we'd be like, that's cool, he got the winner, excellent. That's his fourth goal in 19 games. It's his fourth goal in 19 games. He's never got more than 11 goals in the Premier League. And this is his third year. He's going to score the odd goal here and there till the end of the season. Of course he is. He's going to get himself in the right position to kick that goal. But that doesn't mean he's going to be a pass. I just don't. Look, people say he doesn't get enough of the ball either, which I think's a soft way of getting him out of problems, in my opinion. I think Darwin does get enough of the ball. I do think Darwin gets enough chances. If Darwin gets 5 chances in one game, I expect him to score one of them. I just do. If you're a 1 in 5 striker, if you're getting 5 chances, I expect you to score one of them. How many chances do we need to give strikers all the time? And I don't care if it's Darwin. It could be Haaland. It could be anyone. If you've got 5 chances in a game, for a striker, that's a lot of chances. You got to be putting one of them away at least, yeah? So if Darwin's getting 5 chances a game and he scores 1 goal every five chances, okay, that's what he is. He's a 1 in 5 guy. But the problem is with Liverpool, do Liverpool need a 1 in 5 guy, or do Liverpool need a 1 in 2 guy up front? What sort of number 9 do Liverpool need? I'm not sure. I really don't know. I just don't think at this moment in time, Darwin's going to be the answer to that position for the years to come. Not just this season, guys. We've got to think about next season and the season after. You know, is he going to be? Is he going to be the answer? Let me ask everyone in the chat. There's a load of people in the chat right now. Yeah, there's over 100 of you here. Let me ask you guys in the chat. Is Darwin Nunez going to be the answer next season in his 4th year? Just put yes or no in the live chat. Just put yes or no in the live chat. Is Darwin Nunez going to be the answer as a striker for Liverpool next year into his 4th season? Let's have a see. A lot of no's. So, where a lot of people are saying no. And I'm going to get the Jota, by the way, guys. I'm not saying, I'm going to talk about everyone. So I agree. Darwin's not going to be the answer going into his 4th season, yeah? It's just not going, what is that on my face? It's just not going to work for him, yeah? It's not working for us. It's not working for him. We need like a natural split, and that's fine, yeah? I would like Darwin to leave the football club for the benefit of Darwin Nunez and the football club. There's an unhealthy, it's very unhealthy at the moment. You know, the fan base online and Darwin Nunez, it's a very unhealthy relationship at the moment. And we're always talking about Darwin Nunez after a game. Even games we won, like the Girona game, most of the talk is about Darwin Nunez, which shouldn't be the case. And it's getting a bit unhealthy now. And I think when you watch Darwin play, guys, I think it's starting to affect him. I really do. I think it is starting to affect him. I think Darwin needs to leave the football club for the benefit of Darwin Nunez himself, if anything, because this just has to stop. It's just not healthy for everyone. I'm seeing people fall out. I'm seeing friends having chats and, you know, falling out over it. I've seen other YouTubers talking about Darwin Nunez, getting angry at each other. This shouldn't be happening. Why are we all getting angry about a footballer that plays for our football club when we're winning games? No, we're winning games of football. We're top of the world at the moment. But we're all arguing about a certain footballer. And it's not right. It's not right. And for me and a lot of people, but I'm going to just talk about me because I'm not going to talk about the whole Liverpool fan base. I'm not that guy. For me, I just personally don't think Darwin is ever going to be that guy or good enough for Liverpool Football Club going forward in the years to come. He might get some goals this season, and I hope he does. I hope he gets the winner against Fulham on Saturday. I hope then he goes and, you know, wins trophies in the Premier League this season. I'll be happy for the guy. But going forward in the years to come, 25-26 season, 26-27 season, next 2 seasons, I just don't see Darwin being that guy. I really don't. So I think it's time to just let him go and Liverpool look for a new number 9. That's just my feelings. But I'm not going to, look, I'm not going to get on social media and blast Darwin Nunez. We can all have our critiques. We can have our, like, if you want to have a little joke and all that, it's fine as long as you don't take things too far. But the fact we all keep arguing about Darwin Nunez season in, season out, even when we're on top of the league and on top of the Champions League, and all we're chatting about is Darwin constantly, that tells me it's a bit of an issue. It's a bit of a problem. And I think it'd be best if Darwin just left. Big up, Dean. Yeah, I'll do one soon, man. It's just been so busy, Dean. I've been busy with a lot of other things recently, but I will get to doing one. Hopefully I'll get to doing one before the year's out. Bruno says here, my opinion is you can criticise players' performance, but a huge section of fan base goes too far the other way. And that's the problem, Bruno. That's why he needs to leave, man. That's why he needs to leave. You know, and Darwin's here, man. And as I keep saying, there's no transfer window at the moment. Darwin's got a. I hope we can get the best out of him this season, but yeah. Now, Diogo Jota, which a lot of you guys are chatting about as well. I'm with you. Jota this season, before his injury, I don't think was doing good either. And when we look at Jota previously, he, I like Jota. I think you guys, I can't speak for you guys in the chat, but let me know in the chat. I think Jota is an all-round better footballer than Darwin Nunez and a better finisher than Darwin Nunez. I think all of us can agree on that, maybe. But Jota at the beginning of this season didn't show me that. I thought he was very poor before his injury. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Jota before his injury he was quite poor. He was missing a lot of chances in front of goal that Jota usually buries. So there's not. So Jota weren't being himself before injury, and obviously he got injured. Now Jota's probably going to be back for the Fulham game, I assume. He's back in full training now, so he's probably going to be in the squad, hopefully, for the Fulham game. It's what Slot does with Jota going forward. Now, will Jota? I think Jota goes back into the team. Jota's form was bad. I'm with you, Bafana. Jota's form was bad. I'm not going to hide Jota's form, man. But I feel like Jota will give it. I think Jota will be better for Liverpool than Darwin right now in that 9 position. I don't know if you guys agree with that or not, but I don't think we're going to buy a forward in January. Yeah, I think we're going to wait till the summer to buy a forward, and I wouldn't be surprised if we went and bought Mamouche, yeah, from Frankfurt. But if we're not going to buy a forward in January, guys, and we're going to have to play a number 9. We're going to have to play someone in that 9 position. Let me give you a list of people that we've got at the club. Are you going to play? Give me one name out of the 3 you're going to play in the 9 position for the rest of the season, guys. Diaz, Jota, or Darwin. Give me one name in the chat, guys. Who's going to play the 9 for the rest of the season onwards? Diaz, Jota, or Darwin? Give me one name. I just don't think Darwin's there settled over here. I believe he goes to Spain and score a lot more. I agree, Tone. I've always said that. I think if Darwin went to Italy or Spain, I think he scores a lot of goals. Big up, Michael. How you doing? Good, man. How you doing? Good? Yeah, all good, man. Thank you very much. You can't count on Jota, I agree. But if fit, who are we going with? Jota, Diaz, Jota, Darwin, Jota, Nunez, Jota, Diaz, Jota, then Diaz, then Darwin in that order. Jota, Diaz. You know, big up Bruno. Appreciate it. Gakpo, maybe big up Becky in the chat. Yeah, Dan's over. Look, I think Dan's might go on loan in January. Joe's a good finisher, but overall his gameplay is always poised as you're making. He loses concentration at times. He does silly things, mate. If you watch him closely, same as Salah. Oh, he does. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that. I'd say Jota, Diaz rotation, Nunez impact sub. I think that's the perfect. I think Darwin Nunez as an impact sub right now is absolutely perfect. That's for me where Darwin. I think Darwin is that impact sub coming on for half hour, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I think you get the best out of Darwin in them short moments because he doesn't have to think too much about the game. You know, Slot can go to him, right, Darwin, I need you for 30 minutes. I need you to go out there. I need your energy, your aggression, your legs. Go and try and get a goal. And I think for half an hour, Darwin doesn't have to think about it so much. He could just go out there and play. And I think when you watch Darwin, when he does play, when he does come off the bench, I always think he has a bigger impact than when he does when he starts. So, yeah, I agree, man. Who would I buy, Jamie, if he had to call? I don't know. Do you know what? I have no idea what number 9 Arne Slot wants. I have no idea what kind of number 9 Arne Slot really wants, guys. No idea whatsoever. Guys, don't forget to go and smash that like button if you've not done it already. We got 150 people in the house and only 65 likes. How's that working out? I have to have at least 100 likes, guys. There's 150 of you in the house. Let's at least get 100 likes. It's free to do. Just go and press the fun button and smash that likes up. It's free to do, guys. Hit that fun button if you could. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if people looking at someone like Mamouche from Frankfurt, who's 25, I believe, smashed in goals in Germany right now. They might be looking at him. But I don't really know. I just don't. I do believe we'll go buy a forward in the summer because I don't think all our forwards are in gear at the moment. And I don't think Slot's completely happy with who's his left winger and who's his striker at the moment. I think right wing with Mo's fine, as long as he signs a new deal. But left wing and striker, if you look at what Slot's doing, he plays Gakpo a lot, he plays Diaz a lot. He's never really cemented who's his natural left winger. And up front, I think if Jota is fit, I think Jota plays. But I still don't think he's convinced on Jota still. So, yeah, there's debates to be had, but the striker market is not exactly great. Look, personally, João Pedro, or is it Cunha from Wolves? They're the two I'll be looking at. They're the two I'll be. I like João Pedro, man. I like João Pedro. The way we play, if Salah stays at the club next year, if Salah signs a new contract, we are not going to change the way we play with Mo Salah in the team. He will continue being a creative and goal-scoring winger, right? We won't change too much. So someone like João Pedro, who links the play beautifully, can dribble, has got pace, and has got a nice eye for goal, there may be someone like João Pedro Liverpool look at. Maybe João Pedro fits the system a little bit better. Yeah, maybe João Pedro fits the system a little bit better. I also don't think Anthony Gordon's deal's dead either. I don't know about you guys in the chat. I might be wrong here, but if Darwin... I've got a feeling that Luis Diaz might leave in the summer, yeah? If Luis Diaz leaves in the summer, Liverpool will get quite a bit of money for him. I wouldn't be surprised if they swap Diaz out for Anthony Gordon. I think Liverpool still want Anthony Gordon. I know he signed a new deal. I don't know how much he cost. Yeah, I'm not sure how much he'll cost, but yeah, Anthony Gordon. Yeah, the way he celebrated the goal against us. It's because he's a Liverpool fan, ain't it? I like Anthony Gordon. I think Anthony Gordon will get us more goals in transition than Luis Diaz does. And I think Luis Diaz is a better footballer than Anthony Gordon, but I think Anthony Gordon will score us more goals in transition than Luis Diaz does. I think he's just a bit more direct, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. I might be wrong, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if them links are still. I wouldn't be surprised if them links are still there. You know, I don't think Liverpool ever gave up on Anthony Gordon. I think Anthony Gordon would be at Liverpool now if Joe Gomez went to Newcastle. I don't know. Diaz is a far better footballer, though. So I wouldn't swap Diaz for Anthony Gordon. But if Diaz doesn't want to sign a new contract, I think Liverpool let him go in the summer. I think they look at Anthony Gordon. Personally, that's just my opinion, guys. I don't think it's an upgrade in the way as a technician, Michael, and I agree. Technically, Diaz is a far better footballer than Anthony Gordon. I don't know. I just think Anthony Gordon is just more direct in front of goal, if that makes sense. Big up Trigger TV. Give me Kvaratskhelia, yeah. think Kvaratskhelia is about to sign a new contract with Napoli, ain't he? So I don't think anyone's going to be buying him. I don't think anyone's going to buy him. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia a good player, Michael. I just apparently he's going to sign a new deal, so I don't think he'd be going anywhere. But if I could have my choice, I'd keep Luis Diaz. I think Luis Diaz is a good player, man. I think he's proved me wrong a little bit. He gives us a lot of energy on the ball. Diaz is more of a creative winger than what Mo Salah is. Mo Salah is your goal scorer and creator. Diaz is just more of a creative winger, touch-type creative winger who will get his fair share of goals. I like Diaz, though. I mean, the left wing market is not exactly great. You got Kvaratskhelia, Anthony Gordon, I suppose. They're the two. If Liverpool go by a left winger, I assume they're the two Liverpool look at. They're the two they everyone looks at. Big easy. Morning, Jamie. You know the deal. Liverpool never signs a ready-made player. Give you heads up. Yeah, I mean, they go for a sort of age, don't they? So, you know, that 23, 24, 25. How old was Luis Diaz when we bought him? 24? I mean, saying about right around there. Big up, Doug. I didn't mean, do you rate Isak? No. People going to come at me here. Oh, yeah, people going to come at me here. I don't understand the Isak hype. I know people are going to come at me here. Right. Isak at Newcastle never plays against low block teams, and he always has a lot of room to do his work. And if you give Isak a lot of room to do his work, he'll get goals. I don't know if Isak, you know, a lot of the times when I watch Isak, I don't think he's in a game a lot. I don't think he's involved in games enough. He gets a lot of injuries as well. And he does get goals, don't get me wrong. Last season, he scored a bang load of goals. This season, he's played every game, and I think he's only got 6 goals. It's not like he's firing at the moment. I think he's a clinical forward. I do think he's one of the most clinical strikers in the league. No doubt about it. Does Isak work in our team, though? Does Isak work in our team with Mo Salah in there, guys? Does Isak and Mo Salah work together? That's one thing we've got to think of. Because if you think about it, Mo Salah's never really played with an out-and-out striker at our football club. You know, he's never played with an out-and-out striker at our football club because Darwin is not really an out-and-out striker. Well, he is an out-and-out striker and it don't work. Darwin don't score goals. Salah gets all the goals. Does Salah and an out-and-out striker like Isak work? You know, that's my... Does it work better if Liverpool have more of like a João Pedro in your team, if that works? Does that work better? Would that work better for the football club? I don't know. Look, and the money Isak is going to cost, like if Isak's going to cost 100 million quid, guys, with all the other strikers out there you could buy, is 100 million quid too much of a gamble on Isak, considering his fitness problems? We have got to put that into perspective now. You know, we moan about players being injured all the time. Would you guys in the chat be willing to spend 100 million pound on Isak, knowing about his injury issues? Let me know in the chat. Obviously, if Isak gets the chances that Darwin got, Isak probably puts them away. So it is a two-edged sword here. But would they work together well? Would it combine? That's my only worry. That's my only worry. Salah creates plenty for Nunez. He just misses them. Salah would create for Isak. True. I've never seen Isak play against a low block side. And when you play for Liverpool, you got to come up against more low blocking teams. You know, a lot of teams that play Liverpool play low block. I've never really seen Isak play against a low block, so I don't know how effective Isak would be. Isak likes a lot of space and a lot of open grass. Would Isak be that guy in a low block? Was Isak's goal return diminish a little bit in a Liverpool team because of the low block? That's all I'm asking. 100 million quid, I will think Isak's going to cost. My only worry, if Isak never had injury issues, I'm with you guys. Go and get Isak, yeah? Go and get Isak. If there's no injury problems, go and get Alexander Isak. But 100 million quid for a player who is a bit fragile. Let's be fair here. He is a bit fragile. Just a bit of a gamble for me. And I think that's why a lot of teams haven't gone for him yet. I think that's why a lot of big teams haven't gone to Newcastle and tempted Newcastle with a transfer for Alexander Isak. That might be one game, Cam J, but most of the season I'm not sure. I'm just worried about his injuries. That's all I'm worried about with Isak. I just think that's a lot of money for a player with his injuries. That's all. I just don't know if it works, guys. Call me. I mean, with Isak, if Isak was going to be our main goal scorer, and you turned Salah into more of a creative winger, and you made Diaz more of a creative winger, and we got our main goals through Isak, and then Salah and Diaz get their bits. Yeah, I think we have to change the way we play. I think we'd have to change. I don't think it's just as simple as taking Darwin out and putting Isak in. I think you'd have to change the way you play a little bit to fit Isak in there. It's going to be a lot of money. You know, if Isak was 40 or 50 million, I'd say take the gamble. If Isak was 40 or 50 million, I'd be like, take the gamble. He's a good finisher. I keep saying it, for me, he's probably the most clinical striker in the league. For me, he is clinical in front of goal. I'll give him that. But for 40 and 50 million, you take the gamble because of his injuries. And if it don't work, you can get money on him. 100 million quid what Newcastle will go after him is a lot of money, man. I just think it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a guy that, yeah, fair point. I agreed with you. I'd prefer João Pedro, more involved in the game, better eye for a pass. Yeah, João Pedro's a quality player, man. He's a quality player. I'd be interested to see what Arne Slot wants as a number 9, guys. Big up Scraps in the chat. How you doing? Well, man. I'd be interested to see what Arne Slot wants in a number 9. Does Arne Slot want a false 9 who links up the play and gets his fair share of goals, where Mo Salah's his main goal creator? Then he's number 9. He can finish, but he can also drop deep, link the play, hold it up. Or does he just want a number 9 who, like Haaland, who barely touches the ball, but you get that one ball across to him and he'll score it? You know, what sort of forward does Arne Slot want? If that's the forward he wants, then go and get Isak. You know, if Isak doesn't have to be involved in the game so much and he just wants Isak there to put the ball in the back of the net when he's got a chance, then go and get that guy. If he wants a guy that will get a fair share of goals in a season, like 10 to 15 Premier League goals a season, but Salah's still your main goal scorer, but he links the play, he drops deep, he's got a good eye of a pass, techie, then go and get someone like a João Pedro. We don't know yet. We're gonna have to see what Slot wants, man. We're gonna have to see what Slot wants. Yeah, I'm with you, Anelia. I'm with you. Bigger Adam. He says we need a connector who's calm. Xavi Simons or Mamouche. This will bring goals in all areas, including Szoboszlai and Maka. That's a great point. This is what I'm saying about what Slot wants, and it might be something like that. It might be something like that. We have been linked with Xavi Simons and Mamouche, so maybe you're right there. Maybe you're right. Do you think Jayden Downs can step up? I'll wager then he's better than Darwin. Look, Jayden Downs is more of a natural finisher than Darwin Nunez. There's no doubt about it. Jayden Downs is a more natural finisher than what Darwin is, in my opinion. I think what stopped Darwin, what stopped Jayden Downs this season is that Jayden Downs was injured for pre-season, wasn't he? He didn't take part in pre-season. If Jayden Downs was fit at pre-season, I think Slot would have played him. I think Arne Slot would have played Jayden Downs in pre-season to see what it's about. And I think you would have really liked him. The problem is now we're going for a Premier League title and we're almost in January. And I don't think Slot has got the time right now to put Downs in the team. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know about you, Hit. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jayden Downs went on loan in January. Goes on loan in January, has a really good season somewhere for the rest of the season for a few months, and then next season he comes back in next summer, takes part in full pre-season for Liverpool, and Slot can have a really look at him then in pre-season next summer and see what he's all about. And yeah, maybe that's what you do with Jayden Downs. Jayden Downs, if he's fit though, Jayden Downs might play the Southampton game next Wednesday. There is one player, though. There is one player in our forward line that we've not spoke about yet. And the reason we ain't spoke about him yet because he hasn't been fit, because he never had a pre-season. But by the sounds of it, he's fit now. He's taking part in training. He's ready for match day squads. And that's Federico Chiesa. Now, I think, hear me out on this, guys. Don't come and shoot the messenger. If Chiesa has now got his match fitness and he's looking healthy again, like Slot said, and he can play, Chiesa could be a secret weapon for Liverpool going into the second half of the season. Because Chiesa could play that number 9 position. He's a player that really could play that number 9 position. You know, he played centrally for Juventus for a couple of years, although it was sort of off the striker a little bit deeper. But if Arne Slot wants a number 9 who does play a little bit deeper and has got the ability to run and dribble, then Chiesa's probably your best bet. Chiesa's probably your best bet. Look, Chiesa really hasn't played on the wing in club football for a while. He played mostly in that all right central area for Juventus for the last couple of seasons, and he played really well. And if we're looking for a number 9 that can drop deep, link to the play, pick up the ball in deeper areas, and run with it and dribble with it, then Chiesa, out of everybody, is actually probably the most fitted to that position. Look, Chiesa can obviously play in the wings as well. He can play right wing, left wing, play through the middle. You know, that is where he can play. He can play everywhere across that front three. He's a weapon. But if we're looking for a number 9, as I said, that Slot likes dropping deep, linking the play, can get the ball, can run with it, can dribble with it, especially in transition. I mean, Chiesa in transition with Salah and Diaz outside of him, and Chiesa in transition in the middle, picking up that ball, running with it, dribbling with it. You know, that might be who Slot might be looking at. So come January till the end of the season, if Chiesa can keep his match fitness up, Chiesa could be a secret weapon in that position. I don't know what you guys think. It's just a player that we haven't really spoke about yet. Chiesa can also drop down and create, exactly. I agree. Chiesa not an or a 9. He can sort of play it. Chiesa can play both wings, 10 and a 9. Yeah, he's very industrious. He can play along that whole front line. Chiesa has the speed and skill to cause anyone an issue. A very easy player to foul in the box. Exactly. I agree, Jamie. I like Chiesa, but his fitness is an issue. Yeah, as long as we can get his fitness up. Chiesa is a baller like a carrot on a hot tin roof. I'm worried about his injury record. I hear you. He hasn't really been injured though at Liverpool. It's just been match fitness. That's been his problem because he never had pre-season. Rio not done much stat-wise. 12 games, no goals. Yeah, he's only 16 though. I mean, I think he's going. I don't think he's that kind of player. I think what Rio is one of them players that does everything before the assist. I see that Jamie will keep Dan's around as Nunez is midfield and Jota and Chiesa are injury prone might be a good option off the bench. That's what I'm saying. Like, Chiesa don't have to play. The thing with Chiesa, we can get him match fit and we can get him in the squad. Chiesa doesn't have to play every game. He doesn't have to start games. It can just be that player that comes off the bench for us. He can start the odd game here and there. And then you've got Jota and Darwin on the bench. You've got rotation. You know, you can look after his minutes. I think that's why we don't buy a forward in January, guys. Because I think Slot will be looking at it. If we buy a forward in January, we've got 7 forwards. You know, someone's going to have to go. You know, and you don't need 7 forwards. You shouldn't need 7 forwards. And like Bruno said, Chiesa can even play in the 10. Benjamin Sesko from RB. Yeah, a lot of people are looking at it, mate, no. It might be one big up easy peasy. Slot wants his own Bobby. Look at City of Haaland. They're not a better team. They have become one-dimensional. Exactly. Like, I know Salah's our main goal scorer, but we do get goals from other part. You know, Diaz has got his fair share. Gakpo's got his fair share. Curtis Jones will get a few. If McAllister plays a little further up, he can get a few more goals as well to his game. So Boslai's got the ability to get goals if he actually shoots. You know, so we've got ability to get goals from everywhere, really. Salah's our main goal getter, obviously, with 70% of the goals. But, yeah, I think you're right, Adam. He might want that sort of like 49 sort of position. Yeah, Belieber in January would be, yeah, he ain't going in January, Bob. I think, do you know how much it would cost us to buy Belieber in January? I think he's more of a summer transfer. But I can see Belieber going in the summer. I'll be shocked if Belieber stays at Brighton next season. More chance of a defender than a forward coming in January, I agree. We should sell Nunez and buy somebody else. I think Nunez will go in the summer. Shame on all those so-called fans hating on a player. I'm with you, Midnight Toker. Like, we can criticise Darwin, but don't, you know. Going over to Darwin's Instagram to write hate to Darwin, it's just that it's not right. It's out of order. Jane, what is the rumour on Trent? Oh, we're going to get to the Trent stuff in here. We're going to get to that in 1 second. Be at Connor. Belieber's cold. He certainly is. Stefan's at Urim. Stefan's at Salzburg. I don't know if Stefan's going to play for Liverpool again. I don't. Everyone in the chat. Is Stefan Bajcetic going to play for Liverpool ever again? Yes or no in the chat. Is Stefan Bajcetic ever going to play for Liverpool under Arne Slot? Is he just on loan this year and he comes back next year and Slot gives him a chance? Or do you think, nah, Slot don't rate him? Let me know in the chat. I don't even know what he's playing like. I ain't watching Salzburg games. So if anyone watching Salzburg games, let me know what he's playing at. Actually, we need a centre-back and CDM on the striker. I agree, my friend. I agree. Everything you said right there. We need a midfielder, definitely. Bobby was a cold finisher. He was. Bobby could finish. Yeah, that's what people forget, man. Yes, Connor. And it's on YouTube for us as well, which is excellent. Yeah, Saturday night main event is on YouTube. My problem is our scouting team don't scout lower leagues. So gems like Cravia was 10 million for Napoli. Do you know, I agree with you on this. I've been saying it for a while, but I think the reason, it's not just Liverpool, City, none of us, all the big teams don't really do that. I think the big teams are worried too much about. Could you imagine if Liverpool went and got someone they never heard of called Kvaratskhelia from a team no one's ever heard of or a lower division side for hardly any money, people would go mad and go, who's this geezer? Never heard of him. Why are we paying this money for that? You know, that's the issue. I agree with you, Logue. I would love Liverpool to do that. But I don't think that's why any of the big clubs really do it. They go for the ready-made player more. Like, it's like they let them go to some... Like, why did no one go and get like McAllister before he went to Brighton? Or Casado before he went to Brighton? Why did Liverpool, Man City and Man United and Chelsea not go and find Belieber before he went to Brighton? It's because they need them to go to them clubs first and make sure they are the real deal, and then they buy them from them clubs. Do you know what I mean? But I agree with you. Liverpool should do it, though. A lot of no's and yeses about Stefan in the chat. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one with Stefan. I won't put him down to nigga. I won't put him down. I don't want to get on the wrong side of Anelia. Question: does Chiesa score more goals than Nunez this season? Oh, Tony. I think Chiesa has the ability to score more goals, Tony. I'll put it there. You believer in believer. I am a believer in believer. Yeah, big up to everyone. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. What are we doing for likes anyway? What are we doing for likes? Must be doing all right now. What have we got in the house? We've got 188 people watching, 107 likes. When we get that at 150, guys, I'd appreciate it. We're on 107 likes right now. We've got 188 people in the house. Hit that fun button, guys. It's free to do. It helps channels grow. YouTube, basically, now, with the way they do their algorithm, it's all about the like button, especially when you're live. So the more people that hit that live button when you're live, YouTube put your video out to more people across the world. So if you could hit that like button, I'd really, really appreciate it. Just helps channels grow, man. Vent away, man. Vent away. I'm a believer. Yeah, but look, Ederson very gettable. Ederson's very gettable. Let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you guys in the chat a question right now. Do Liverpool buy anybody this January? Do Liverpool buy anyone this January? Do you think Slot will be happy not buying anyone? Or do you think Slot is the kind of manager, guys? Do you think Slot's the kind of manager who go, you know what? I actually need a player and I'm not happy unless we get a player. A lot of no's in the chat right away. Let me know if you're saying no in the chat, guys. Let me know why you're saying it. One player. I'm not sure about Ederson. No, it's more of an attacking midfielder, I'd say. Yeah, he's going to be pricey. Yes, I think too possibly. I think the opportunity that brings a midfielder and a left back, if he'll be happy. Look, I'm going to say it right now. I think we need a midfielder. We can't play Gravenberch all season, every single game. He's going to have to need rest. And at this moment in time, in my opinion, Arne Slot doesn't trust anyone else to come in that Gravenberch position. You're telling me if Arne Slot had Zubimendi in the summer, that Gravenberch wouldn't have been playing a little bit less this season. Like, there'll be games where Zubimendi starts on the bench and Gravenberch starts, you know, and there'll be a game where Gravenberch is on the bench and Zubimendi starts. because he would trust both of them to play. There'd be games with Zubimendi and Gravenberch start together, and maybe McAllister's on the bench. Yeah, but he doesn't trust people like Endo enough. He obviously doesn't trust Endo enough. So for me, I think Slot. What Slot comes off as that? Big up, Gaz. I hope you're doing well, man. Big up to you. Big up to you. When I look at Arne Slot and I listen to Arne Slot, I don't think Arne Slot is going to be happy not buying people. I think in the summer, I think Liverpool only wanted Zubimendi. Apparently, if you listen to Steve McManaman, Zubimendi did an interview with the shirt on and everything, like Fekir did, and the deal never happened. I don't know if you guys know that. I don't know if guys know that, but yeah, apparently Zubimendi did an interview and everything. So that deal was extremely close to being done and should have been done. It's obvious he wants a midfielder. It's very, very obvious he wants a midfielder. We need one. Yeah, I don't know, Gerard Williams. I'm with you, man. I'm not sure if I believe what Matt Manaman said either. It's the first I ever heard of it. We need a midfielder, though. It's so obvious that we need a midfielder. You know, Liverpool are desperate for one. One midfielder changes our whole team. The one midfielder changes our whole team. Say Liverpool go and get Zubimendi in January. Say, I know a lot of people are saying it won't happen. Let's just say a big if, yeah? Say Liverpool, with a big if, go and actually go and get Zubimendi in January, right? You got Zubimendi, Gravenberch, Curtis Jones, McAllister, Harvey Elliott, Endo. Am I missing anyone? You got more rotation. You got more rotation straight away. So say, and Szoboszlai. Say in that rotation you want to play, right, you're playing Gravenberch, Curtis Jones and McAllister in the 10, yeah? And in the next game, you like go take Gravenberch out, you go, hey, Zubimendi, McAllister and Szoboszlai. Then you got Curtis Jones and Zubimendi on the bench, yeah? Say one game, you go, you know what, we're going to play Gravenberch and Zubimendi and McAllister in the 10. Then you got Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai on the bench. You got Harvey Elliott on the bench. That one midfielder gives us full rotation in our midfield. You can't have full rotation in our midfield right now because we're one midfielder short. He doesn't trust Endo enough. He doesn't trust Endo enough. And because of that, we're one midfielder short for full rotation. We need full rotation in our team. And we haven't got full rotation in that midfield right now because we're one midfielder short. What a teaser. You know, that is the whole, just that one player against Gravenberch arrest. You know, Gravenberch can't play every week. He needs to have minutes where he barely comes off as a sub, let alone not start games. He barely even comes off as a sub. He played almost 90 minutes. One midfielder changes our whole aspect of our team going forward. And I think that's what Liverpool need to look at in January. Yes, they're trying to do these contracts. There's nothing stopping them buying a midfielder as well. Just get him, even if it's a loan. Buy a midfielder on loan if it's the right kind of player, and then do the deal in the summer for him if you want to do that. We just got to get someone in there that changes our depth in our team in that squad area. If Endo was about it and Slot trusted Endo, I'd be like, right, wait till the summer. But Slot obviously doesn't trust Endo. So Endo's not getting minutes. So he doesn't trust him. He needs a midfielder in. Go and get me. I don't care who he is right now. I'm going to trust the process. If Slot and that decide on a certain midfielder they want, and he comes into the team, and he's the one he wants, then we'll go for it, yeah? Gets you more rotation. Just gets you more rotation. Liverpool surely have to be looking at a midfielder. I can worry about the defence and attack in the summer. I'm not too concerned about that right now. I'm more concerned about the midfield area. I think we've got enough at the back right now. You know, Kanate will be back before the end of the month, beginning of January. You know, Conor Bradley will be back in January. So I'm fine with the defence. That can wait till the summer. But the midfield, for me, needs ASAP one player this month. One player. I think if we just get that one midfielder in the summer, in the January, guys, we're going to win the title. I think that's the difference. We go on to get that one midfielder this January. I honestly believe Liverpool can go on and win the Premier League title. And another one, he obviously don't trust Morton enough either. He obviously don't trust Morton enough. He obviously don't bring, you know, if he trusted Morton would be buying one as playing as well. We just need that one player, man. I know, Connor, we've never been proactive. We need to be this Jack. I want to see a fresh start. I don't want the same thing to happen every bloody season. Slot's here now. They need to give Slot his players as well. The thing is, we are going to make transfers, guys, because Slot needs his players in, yeah? So transfers are going to happen. I just need to see one midfielder coming in January. Just give the team such a boost. Just that one player coming in January, rotating our full midfield. It would boost the whole team up. It really would. It really would. We're going to win the league, in my opinion, because the strength and depth in midfield would push us to the title. It really would, because we can change so much stuff. You know, if we got another midfielder in, all of a sudden, we can push McAllister into the 10 position by just getting another midfielder in. You got Szoboszlai there, Elliott there. You got Curtis Jones. You just got your depth is better, rotation's better. You can move players around better. You can play in transition. You can play keep ball. You can play counter attacking. You can play a higher line. You can play a deeper line. It just changes so much up. I think it's too much of a gamble, Red Gaz. I think it's too much of a gamble not to get anyone in. It's too much of a gamble. VVD, Mo and Trent are signing and a midfielder on booking a flight for the parade. Exactly, Tone. That's why I think transfers will more happen under Arne Slot than they have done in previous years, because he is going to need his own players. And Slot's demanding more. You know, we've heard Slot after the Girona game, which I absolutely love, by the way. You know, we win that game 1-0, and our manager, my manager, Arne Slot, yeah? My manager. Guys, if you don't know who our manager is, let me just show you who our manager is.
Harder! Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Sam Judah. Oh, he's every member on my team is a shooter. Tight like a room, no room for him.
Yeah, that's our manager, yeah? That's our manager, yeah? That's our manager. Demanding more, man. He's demanding more. I played a clip. I played it. He's demanding more. You know, we win that game 1-0 and he's like, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. We won that game 1-0 and he ain't happy. He's sitting there going, no, I'm pissed. If we played anyone else today, we probably lost 2-0. And I'm sitting there going, my manager, this is what I'm on about. He's demanding perfection. He's demanding perfection. That's what Slot's after. He's demanding it. He's going to the team. Went to the team. He probably went in that changing room after the game and he probably congratulated him. He went, well done, guys. You won 1-0. But you got away with it because you was all shit. You was all crap. You was all rubbish. We got lucky. We got Ali back in goal now and made everything look easy. You got lucky today. I need better from you. You're all better in this. Yeah? Don't give me these half-arsed games ever again. Yeah? That's what Slot's demanding, man. He wants trophies. He wants everything now. He's not looking at the future. Slot's looking at it now going, I'm top of the Premier League come Christmas. I'm going to be top of the Champions League at Christmas. I want to win it now. I'm not going to be happy. I don't think Slot's going to be happy if we finish runners-up. I think if we finish runners-up at the end of the season to a Chelsea or Arsenal, Slot's going to be pissed. He ain't going to be sitting there going, oh, what a great first season for me. We just finished runners-up. He's going to be pissed. He's going to be like, no, we're top of the world, man. I ain't letting this shit slide. And I think that's why Slot wants a player in, man. He wants a player in. He ain't happy. He's demanding more. He looks at his team right now. And thinks, I've got Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, Alisson Becker, Trent, Virgil van Dijk, Kanate, McAllister, Bozelides, Gravenberches, Curtis Joneses, Robos. I mean, he's sitting there going, no, this team can give me more. I'll get more from these boys. You know, they've got to wake themselves up a little bit, be more aggressive, pass better, finish better. That's what Slot's demanding from them. Yeah? I should be giving the half-time speech, by the way. But that's what Slot is asking for them. And that's what they got to deliver. These are not shit footballers. We got some of the best players in the world in their fucking position. Got Mo Salah. There's probably one or two. There's only two. Him and Yamal at Barcelona. They're the best right wingers in the world. Just them two on their own. You got Virgil van Dijk is easily the best centre-back in the world. You've got Alisson Becker, he's the best keeper in the world. You've got three players in our team that are the best in the world in their position, and Slot is demanding more from them. Love this man. He got Alexis McAllister, a World Cup winning midfielder in your team, and he's demanding more. Oh, I'm playing the clip. Let's do it. My manager. My man.
Get cake, snakes get slithery. Lean in, show y'all the meaning of chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Sam Judah. Every member on my team is a shooter. Tight like a room, no room for intruder.
My manager. My manager. He's demanding more, man. And as Tone said, you've got to give him the money. Give Slot what he wants. I'm looking at, we're only in December, by the way. We're not quite at Christmas yet. Yeah, we're not quite at Christmas yet. And I'm looking at the way Slot has done already this season. Well, I'm looking at the way Slot has done this season already. The way he's carrying this team already this season. The way he's getting best out of players this season. I'm bloody loving the guy. I'm falling for the guy. I can't help it, yeah? And I'm looking at him going, he deserves to get whatever he wants already. I'm looking at him December and I'm going, give the man what he wants now. Give Slot what he wants. He's the guy for us. He's going to take it forward. He's going to win trophies for his football club. Give this man what he wants. If Slot walks into that manager, if he walks into the office and goes, you know what? I need a midfielder in January. I'm demanding one. You want me to win the Premier League title in my first season and piss off the world? Let's piss off the world together. Go and get me that midfielder in January and I'll piss off the world. You want to see the world crumble? You want to see Arsenal fans die in their own tears? Give me that midfielder in January and you'll see Arsenal fans die in their own tears and you'll see the world crumble to bits. Let's do this together, yeah? That's what Slot wants, man. Give Slot what he needs. Damn, man. Give Slot what he wants, man. I'm not hanging around. Slot's not here for friendships and relationships, yeah? Yeah, he's not here to cuddle everyone and make them feel better. He's here to boot them up the arse and tell them to perform. He ain't here to be their best mate. He ain't on their WhatsApp groups, yeah? Yeah? Sending drunk photos to each other. No, he wants them to fucking win. And he wants them to win trophies today, not tomorrow. So get the man what he wants, yeah? Get the man what he wants. That's my opinion, anyway. I think we all need to ask Father Christmas for a new midfielder. That's what we all need to do. Get the man what he wants, yeah? I ain't hanging about. I'm trusting this man. Jamie, Zoom and Xavi Simmons contracts both up this summer. Both clubs will take money in January. Oh, yeah. especially so many, Adam. I'm getting it, man. I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done. Here's a winner, man. Let me know in the chat. There's over 200 of you in the chat right now. First of all, hit that like button. If there's over 200 of you in the live chat right now, there's 230 people in the live chat. Let's hit that like button. Let's get that like up to 200 now, yeah? No excuses. 200 likes. Hit that fun button. It's free to do. We're in 143 likes right now. Let's get that up to 200. Let's get that up to 200. What I want right now from everyone in the live chat, give me a simple yes or no. Do you trust Arne Slot? Do you trust Arne Slot? Just give me a yes or no in the chat. Just give me a yes or no in the chat. Nice and simple, guys. Do you trust Arne Slot? Yes or no in the live chat. Our manager. If I get enough yeses, I'll play the clip again. Look at look at it. Yes, he's in the chat. Wow. Big up all of you beautiful people. Look at the yeses. The yeses are coming in. We love this man already. Big up Douglas. Oh, Urim's not sure yet. Big up Urim. It's Richard Hughes I don't trust. Yeah, exactly. Lots of dog bollocks, you know. There you go. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
Harder! Snakes get slithery. Lean in, show y'all the meaning of chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Sam Juga. Every member on my team is a shooter. Shift gears like a room, no room for intruder.
Yeah. That's all I need to know. I love the guy. Arne Slot's my man. You know what I'm saying? Guys, if you're not liked, hit that like. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe. Go and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. When you know I go live, I'm usually live most days. So if you're new around here. If you're also new around here and you're new today, let me know in the chat as well and I'll shout you out. So big up everyone. There's 232 people watching us right now. Go and smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Big up. There's 92 people watching on X as well right now. Big up to you guys watching on X. Make sure you come over to the channel and give it a like and subscribe. We're 150 likes, guys. Big up to everyone. I need 50 more likes. Helps the channel grow. Go and smash that like button. I need to do the dance. Is that what you're saying? I'll tell you what. Here's one for you. If we win the Premier League, I will do the slot dance live. That is my deal to you guys. If we win the Premier League, I will do the slot dance. If we win the Premier League, I will do this dance.
Harder! Snakes get slithery. Lean in, show y'all the meaning of chivalry. Rap ruler.
I will do that dance if we win the Premier League. That is my promise to you guys, yeah? That's a promise to you. I will do it live. I won't be bald, though. You see this hair? I'm 43 years of age and my hair is not even thinning. Do you reckon I'm going to cut it bald? Hell no. No backseas, nothing. I will do it live on video. I'll even get the basketball shirt. I'll even buy a basketball shirt and do it live on video, man. I am not shaving this. As I said, I'm 43 years of age and my hair is not even thinning. Yeah, it's thick and fluffy. I am not taking that chance. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not taking that chance, man. I'm not taking that chance. But I will do the live. I'll even find that music. Yeah. Put it all in the background. We'll do it together, yeah. That'd be my Premier League celebration to you guys if we do it. I'll even fake tan. How about that? Yeah. I'll probably get a cap to make myself look bald. I'll wear the basketball shirt. I'll get a tan and we'll do it. That'd be my Premier League promise to you guys. Did someone say I'll shave my head if we win both? No, man, I'm not losing my hair. Get your dancing shoes ready, Jamie. It'll grow back. I'm not taking Tone. Would you take that risk? Would you do? I shave the beard, yeah. I'll shave the beard. I'll get my double chins out for you. Right, let's shake hands on it, guys. Let's shake hands on it, yeah? Shaking hands emojis in the chat. Let's shake hands on it right now. That'll be my deal to you guys. The Arne Slot dance if we win the Premier League live on the channel. Shaking hands with you guys. There you go. Shake, shake. Oh, dear. Now, FSG, buy that midfielder. Handshake emojis are in. Jane, get ready for Roberts. Go with the ball cap. Oh, dear. There we go. There we go. Oh, man. Big up to everyone. Big up to everyone. Right, let's talk about the last thing on the subject today. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Apparently, according to, what's her name? Melissa Reddy. According to Melissa Reddy, he's very seduced by the dark side of the force. No, he's seduced by Real Madrid, which you could argue is a dark side. He's been seduced by Real Madrid. I don't know what that fucking means, but apparently he's been seduced by Real Madrid. These transfer negotiations are doing my head in now. Just get them done. I'm up to here with these transfer negotiations now. I want the football club to just tell us two things. One, they signed a new contract, or two, they're all leaving next summer. Just tell us so we can get over it. I'm fucking pissed off with it now. I've had enough. But yeah, apparently he's been seduced to Real Madrid. Real Madrid, apparently, they're probably on the phone to him all the time. Can you imagine Bellingham on the phone to Bellingham on the phone to Trent every fucking day? Right. Just WhatsApp after WhatsApp after WhatsApp. You know, photos of the Madrid changing rooms, photos of the Madrid training facilities. Yeah, the restaurants they go to in Spain and stuff like that. The apartments, the sun, the poolside villas. You know, Jude's just taking pictures of all this shit, yeah, and sending it to Trent every single day. Trent sitting there going, "Oh my god, I want to go. I want to go." Jamie, keep your hair. What do we think, guys? What do we think? Big old honesty. They are honesty. They are moving that way, man. Like, Melissa Reddy is known to be a bit of a waffler. Let's just put that out there. Also, she's got the most annoying voice of all time. Her voice goes right through your head. She's got one of them voices. Can you imagine being married to her? She's got one of them voices that just go right through your head. You're like, shut up, shut up. Yeah, so she's a bit of a waffler. You know, I don't know. Like, I can believe that Trent is a bit seduced by Real Madrid. I could believe it. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely talking with Real Madrid. I'd love Trent to stay. I really would. I've had my things on Trent now. I think Trent is a fantastic generational footballer, but I do think you can replace Trent at the same time. Now, this is just me. I think Trent may be easier to replace than a Virgil and a Mo Salah, but Trent is obviously a lot younger. But Trent is the generational footballer. I don't get all this stuff about Trent not being a generational footballer. For me, Trent, hands down, is a generational footballer without a doubt about it. Without a doubt about it. But, and that's why Real Madrid want him. Real Madrid wouldn't want someone like Trent if he weren't that good. You know what I mean? I just feel like Trent can be replaced more than the other two, and you just find a different way of playing. Like, you don't have to get your assists and gameplay from Trent. You can find it anywhere else on the pitch instead of Trent, and you just have a right back who can defend and play. You got Conor Bradley there, who's got a bright future as well. Could be the heir apparent to the throne. I'm not sure, but he could be. But I like Trent, and I think he's a quality footballer, and I love the guy. He's just got to. Trent's just got to come. Like Liverpool are not obviously going to offer Trent a contract they feel he's going to reject. Also, they're not going to offer Trent a contract if he feels like they feel like he's going to turn it down just because he wants to go to Real Madrid. I just feel like Trent's keeping everything quiet, and he should do as well. I'm happy with Trent keeping everything quiet and behind the scenes like it should be. I just want a final. I just want it done. I'd love Trent to stay. As I said, it's a generational footballer. And when I say generational footballer, I don't say generational right back, because I still don't think Trent is a great defender. But on the ball, he's generational with his passing. So it's a different kind of footballer. You know, he made right back fashionable because of the way he plays. So I'll give him all the credit in the world for that. And that's why Real Madrid want him. You know, Real Madrid don't want Trent because of his defensive ability. They want Trent for the generational talent that he's got with the ball, you know, and opening up games. I think Trent would open up a lot of games for Real Madrid at right back. I honestly do. So Liverpool, if he wants to stay, they've got to make him a great contract. They've got to give him a great deal. But I can understand why. I can understand why he wants to go Real Madrid. You know, he's probably never going to have the chance to go Real Madrid. He's a free transfer right now. Like Trent Alexander-Arnold knows if Real Madrid came in with a transfer for him, it'd be turned down by the football club. Like he wouldn't have that chance. It'd just be turned down. But as a free transfer, he's got a massive chance to go to Real Madrid if they're offering the right deal. I don't know what the right deal is for Trent either. I know there's a lot of people coming out and saying like 300 to 400 grand a week. You know, look, it's not my money, but for me personally, I don't think Trent's worth 400 grand a week as a right back. Generational player, yes. But is he a 400 grand a week right back? No. I don't know if Trent's asking for that. Trent might be asking for 250, 260. If Trent's asking for 250, 260, I'd give him it. Makes him the most expensive right back in the country. Perfect. Give him a long deal. Good signing on fee. That's Trent's deal. And Trent will stay. I don't know what Trent's asking for. I really don't. And as Gustav said, his output isn't worth the reported wage demands right now. It's not. You know, also when you do new contracts, you've got to look at what the player's doing today, not just yesterday. Because the way Trent has played was on his old contract. His new contract is going to be how he plays in the future. So if Trent is not going to be the attacking fullback he used to be under Jurgen Klopp, does then Trent deserve the contract that people think he should have because he's not going to be that attacking fullback anymore? That's the other thing you've got to take into question. You know, yes, what he's done in the last 4 years is amazing, but that was on his old contract. This contract's going to be for what he is today and the future, not what he'd done previously. And if he's going to carry on being the fullback he is at the moment, then I don't think he's worth 300 to 400 grand a week. But if you can get that 280 a week, 290 a week, maybe just under the 300, I'd be like, yeah, sign him up. That's cool. That's a cool contract. Keeps out of the club forever. And then he looks at it. I also heard people say that Trent might be looking at Virgil and Salah's deals at the moment. They're in their 30s, and the club has not gave them a new deal yet, which is madness. And he might be thinking, well, when I get to my 30s, are the club going to treat me like they're treating Virgil and Mo right now? That's how Salah could be. That's how Trent could be thinking. And that's a good. I mean, you can't argue his point either. Now, if Trent signs a 5-year deal, takes him to his 31, and he's a 31-year-old guy coming to a year left in his contract, and he's looking at the way the club have treated Virgil and Mo so far, does he have trust that the club are going to give him a new deal at 31? Probably not right now. So that might be also stopping him signing. I'm not sure. The law of Real Madrid is always there, man. The law of Real Madrid is always there. And it's going to be hard. to sign him up with the lure of Real Madrid there. I hope he signs. I want all three to sign. I've said this many times. Sign him up to a brand new deal. Give him the money incorporated on what he's going to be doing in the future. 250, 260, something like that. 4-year deal maybe. Takes him to 29 before 30 because they signed a new deal. Give Salah and Virgil the 2-year deals that they're asking for. You know, keep them on the same money. 2-year deals with an extra year added for fitness and injuries and how well they're playing and all that on top. So they got an option of another year on top of that. And then go and buy some players that Slot can do. And we're cooking. We really are. For the years to come, we're cooking. You give Virgil and Salah a 2-year deal with an option of a year. They're not going to go downhill like that in 2 years, are they? Then give Trent a 4-year deal. Go and buy the players that Slot wants. This Liverpool team could be cooking, man. It might be hard to stop them. But if he wants Real Madrid, again, if he wants Real Madrid, I don't think there's anything Liverpool can do to keep him to stay. You know, if he wants Real Madrid, he wants Real Madrid. He wants to go, he wants to go. You know, if Liverpool offer him a good contract and he turns it down and wants to go to Real Madrid, Liverpool just have to go like that, wipe their hands and go, look, we offered Trent this much. We offered him a big lucrative contract. He doesn't want to be here. He wants to go and play for Real Madrid. Then you let him go. You let him go. You know, I'm not going to be angry if Trent leaves. If Trent wants to leave, he leaves, man. The club moves on. The club has never stood still when players leave. You leave, you go, we carry on, yeah? The grass is not always greener, even at Real Madrid. If he wants to stay, I'll be more than happy that Trent stays. I really would. But I'm not going to shed a tear if Trent wants to leave. And if he wants to leave as well, I'm not going to get at him and call him a Judas or a traitor or anything like that. Because if he wants to go, he wants to go. You know, it is the way it is. And, you know, but I hope he stays. I hope he stays. I think Virgil, and I wouldn't be surprised if Virgil and Salah's contracts are almost done because they've gone a bit quiet. You know, Virgil, I know a reporter asked Virgil a question after the Girona game about contracts, and he shot it down very quickly. He didn't even get into that conversation. He just shot it down straight away. So I'm wondering if there is something happening there and Liverpool are waiting to announce it. But yeah, Virgil and Salah for me, I think will stay at the football club. Trent, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I really ain't. I hope he stays though. I really do. But guys, that's going to be it for the morning show. Big up for everyone being here. I do appreciate you guys. The turnout has been excellent this morning. I really appreciate it, guys. If you'd like me to carry on with these morning shows, I know Coppish do a morning show as well. So what we do, I know Coppish went live today. If Coppish do a morning show, before I go either before or after, and we'll swap it round and all that. We'll never go at the same time. So, yeah, if Coppish are doing a morning show, I'll either do mine before or after. So, yeah, if you like these sort of things, I'll keep it up, guys. But I do appreciate you all here. Don't forget to go and hit that like button. It's the most important thing you could do for me right now. I'd appreciate it. We're at 161 likes. If we can get that to 200, wow, beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate the love. Yeah, definitely. Canate back in the gym. Always knee brace on, but he's back in the gym. Yeah, big up to everyone here. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, love to show Jamie and Coppish Elite shows. Big up to you, Anelia. Thank you very much for joining me, guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Appreciate the love. Oh, before we go, just one more clip. Yeah.
Harder. Get kicked, snakes get slivery. Lean in, show y'all the mean in the chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Sam Juga. Every member on my team is a shooter. Night like a room, no room for him.
Remember our bet. If we win the Premier League, I'm doing the slot dance. See you again soon. Bye. Bye-bye.